Welcome to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to go in great detail and talk about Wolves of Dodge Street. Now this is a play on from the movie Wolves of Wall Street. Now obviously one of the major things that you need to understand before you actually invest in any projects is to see the utility and obviously the use of getting that NFT. Now the videos that I make to ensure that every single individual out there who's interested in buying an NFT has the proper information that they're required to make that decision. Now if you want to get up-to-date information about different projects and NFTs and if they're worth investing in, you can always join my WhatsApp group, which is available in the description below and on the About Us section of my channel, The Educational Network. If you have not subscribed to my channel, do subscribe to the channel so you're continuously updated with different projects and the prospects of those projects. Now, this particular project is quite interesting. The first thing that I disliked about it is the fact that they played on the Wolf of Wall Street and they changed it to Wolf of Dodge Street. That is an alarming thing to keep in mind. The reason why I say that is that if a project is using or piggybacking behind the marketing ability of another project is something that we can keep in mind that they will actually be scamming their NFT enthusiasts in the future. So you have to keep an eye out for that. The second thing which I disliked is the fact that the homepage doesn't really have much information on it. And they need to give more information in regards to what is the utility of this particular project. We know it's about wolves and we know it's about a Dodge Street, but what does it really do? And that is what I believe is lacking with this particular homepage. Now, as we go down, they have a About Us where they talk about a revolutionary new NFT project whose goal is to do one more good thing every single day, paying homage to some of the most culturally important NFT projects of our time. We're excited to launch the Wolves of Dodge Street, a community NFT community and an investment hub that will leverage the new innovations of Web 3.0 to grow the next generation of artists and creators. Now that doesn't make sense at all. Community, NFT community, and an investment hub that will leverage the new innovations. What innovations? What community? How many people do you have? What is happening? Now this is what I'm talking about, guys. These are the sort of projects that really bring a bad name to the NFT world. There are so many projects out there. There's so many teams that are working day and night to ensure that a proper utility-based project is available to their users. And come along these projects that destroy the basic fabrics of the NFT world. And that is what we need to keep an eye out for. And that is the reason why I'm always highlighting projects that are weak, that need to be improved, and projects that in turn could be scams. So you have to keep your eyes open and your ears open and listen to and watch out for any scam projects so you don't get scammed as well. The About Us section of this project is quite interesting. They say the Wolves of Dodge Street is a community first and foremost, borrowing inspiration from some of the most iconic NFT. Seems like stealing inspiration from some of the most iconic NFT projects of the time. The Wolf of Dodge Street pay homage to what has come before while setting out to be one of the most innovative and compelling NFT opportunities for people who are in it for the long haul. Now that's a huge statement to make, but there's absolutely nothing behind that statement that I feel I can tell you guys about, because there's no information up to now that shows what is the most innovative and compelling NFT opportunities by investing in this NFT. This is not a fly-by-night operations, but rather an investment hub that will leverage the very best that Web 3.0 has to offer in order to create a truly revolutionary NFT ecosystem. I'm not even sure the person who wrote this sentence understood what this sentence meant. By joining the Wolves of Dodge Street Club as one of the Genesis members, you gain exclusive access to the community and all the projects that are in store. That is exactly what happens when you get an NFT. What is so different about this NFT that is being offered? I don't understand. These include free airdrops, which are available with other projects, of the token, which is available with other projects, the airdrops of the board utility NFT, nothing interesting, the gem project IDO collection, nothing interesting, and many more yet to be announced. Any project that says many more yet to be announced means they have nothing to announce. If they had something to announce, they would have actually wrote it over here. Because they haven't written anything, that means this is literally the only thing they have. The whole project is based upon Wolves of Wall Street and people that are interested and like the movie to actually buy this NFT. Further down the line, they say, we will leverage the resource and expertise of the community to sponsor early stage creators. Why do you need sponsors? Why don't you have people right now that are doing this work? Developers and artists in the NFT space to give back to the community and to continue growing the ecosystem as a whole. As a team, they believe that the space still has a lot of room to grow and they can help be one of the catalysts for the future of the industry. Now, this is one of the most weakest about us that I've come across for any project. And that is the reason I make these videos, to share with fellow NFT enthusiasts. These projects which are weak, these projects which take people for rides, these projects that piggyback on other marketing strategies and projects. If this project was to be unique, it would have brought something unique. So I would highly recommend to keep away from this project. Now, looking at their team, the first thing which I dislike is the fact that they haven't added their original pictures. But at the same time, they've done something which is interesting. They've mentioned who they are. They've given their LinkedIn and Twitter. They've mentioned what experiences they have. But sadly, I believe the experiences that they have does not reflect the strength of this project. And that is something that we need to consider when we're thinking about investing in projects. We need to find out who these individuals are, what projects that they've been working with, what organizations have they been involved with, and why are these individuals capable of executing a project of this magnitude. You can search them, you can look for them, and you can find information about them. But I personally believe that this seems to be something that we need to keep an eye out for, because it could be a scam or it couldn't be. Only time will tell, in essence, of what strength and what scalability this project tends to have. Looking at the street map, which is interesting. As I click on it, it opens up and it gives some basic information. This information is so basic, it literally doesn't give you any information. It doesn't give you anything added on. It doesn't show what it needs to do, what it has achieved, and how they'll be achieving it. There's no link to it. It seems like a person who created this particular website was someone that did not understand or do his research properly. I would recommend to the developers, to the project owners, to go back to the drawing board, to look again at different projects, assess their weaknesses and their strengths, and redevelop their website. The idea might be there, but the utility and the execution is lacking. And that is one of the reasons why I believe that this project is a weak project. This project does not have what it takes to become one of the biggest projects in the industry right now. Maybe this is a project that truly tends to do well, but based on all the research that I've done and based on all the information that I've looked at, I believe this NFT project to be one of the weakest projects that I've come across. So my recommendation to you guys is stay away from Wolf of Doge Street. This is a project that lacks the ability to become big in the NFT industry. If you have any comments whatsoever, you can always drop them in the comment section below. If you want to get up-to-date information about other NFT projects, play-to-earn projects, or crypto, you can join my WhatsApp group. It's in the description below. Or you can head over to the About Us section of my channel and join it. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and with your family so more people can find out about Wolf of Doge Street. Stay tuned for my next video. Until then, take care.